So today we're back at Ardent recording these two songs because we were a month out from releasing this record. And these two songs kind of came out of nowhere in rehearsal. And for me personally, it was, these have to be on this record.
We had a 10-track record coming out, and after we got finished up, we ended up writing a couple of songs that were kind of have-tos for this record.
We had written these two new songs, and we just knew they had to be on the record.
I could not sleep unless these two songs were on this record.
These two new songs are really the epitome of what the heart and soul of this band is about.
I want you to see this coming from miles away.
Having these two songs on the record really completes the full circle and goes from being a child to an adult and makes this record complete.
This is closure for the record.
Don't you look away.
Recording here at Ardent has really professionally brought me to a whole different level.
Well, you walk into Ardent and immediately you see gold records and platinum records, and you can tell this is just a destination. It's a place where people want to come, not only because you're going to get a great sounding record, but the history that's in these walls.
This is the Studio C Hall, right here where we cut most of the record, with the exception of these two songs, which are cut in A. And this is actually my favorite spot in the whole studio just because, you know, the history on the wall, all the record covers, and for Evan and I, we both agree this is absolutely like home base for us. Like a lot of times musicians are always talking about how the vibe in the studio is real important to the recording process, and this studio is vibe central for us, which is, in my opinion, the most important thing when you're recording, and that is ever so true of that.
Does it feel? Is it cold outside as those tears fall from guilty eyes? And it's you standing with your head too high.
This band is actually the most unique group of members, especially as far as personality goes. Michael, our singer, got a very strong voice. He's a great guitar player.
Michael's songwriting is very personal.
What makes him different is his passion for telling a story. He is a truly great storyteller, and there's a lot of great stories on this record. You can't get any more solid than Landon.
His bass playing, it is absolutely brilliant.
Obviously one of the best bass players around.
Chris is a ball of energy. He's pretty much like the sun. He never stops going. I imagine he doesn't even sleep, to be honest.
He's that kid that had like 40 Red Bulls in a cereal. He can tear that guitar up.
Evan is a powerhouse drummer, solid as a rock.
He's just a monster on those drums. He's really inspiring and keeps you on your toes.
He's actually sometimes the funniest dude in the band to me, but he has no idea and he doesn't mean to be.
The tables turned on you. Maybe just a little.
The record now is called Switchblade Life, and basically it's about, you know, addiction, dealing with addiction, and Evan actually stumbled into my house and it was a half-written song sitting on the coffee table.
He played it for me, and instantly we both knew that that was a big addition to the record. I think a lot of people can relate to the story and the message in it, and it's just a really, really powerful song.
And it ended up being the title track of the record.
Damn, it feels funny that I don't feel high. I fought the devil with a switchblade knife, yeah.
It's a diverse, dynamic record with songs like, you know, the title track, Switchblade Live, 29 Angels, Tale of Johnny Wade, Fortune Teller. Every song on it really does sound very different.
We really feel like this album does have something for everybody.
It's really a wide array of rock and roll, and it's exactly what we are. Some great music lovers that get together and make great music.
We couldn't be more proud of this record. It really, I think, tells a lot of different stories and has a really cool perspective to it.
This way.